What's up, everyone? Today I'm checking out a tool called Soro. It's supposed to automatically write and publish SEO blog posts to your website completely on autopilot. I haven't used it before, so I'm going to walk through the setup live and connect it to a real WordPress website to see how it actually works, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I just logged in, and this is the first page that I am seeing asking for my website URL. So let's go ahead and put that in there. And once we have that, we're just going to go ahead and click on continue. And as we can see, it is analyzing our website right now. Now, from what I read about Soro, what it's doing right now is it's analyzing the website and it's figuring out my brand, my voice, my audience, my theme, all of that stuff automatically. And this here is the brand review that I got back. So I can click on view full analysis. So we have our brand, our tone, our target audience, content style, and brand voice, as well as some themes down here. It looks like tags. So I guess we have the ability to click on this pencil to make any changes that we want to this. But to really just test it out, I'm going to leave it just like it is. I'm not going to make any changes at all. And we're just going to go ahead and, we're going to keep this as is and go ahead and click on continue here. Then we have our content language. I'm going to go with English here. They have a lot of different options, as we can see here. But we'll go with English and click on continue. Then that's going to bring us to our article image style. Okay, so obviously this is personal preference. I kind of like the clean and minimal, so we're going to go with that and click on continue again. And now it is discovering keywords. So again, I guess they're going to research different keywords in the background here to give us some options to choose from, perhaps. So we'll give this just a moment here. Oh, okay. It actually came back with upcoming articles. I thought it was going to give me keywords. It already did the research, and it's showing me the upcoming articles. So we have 5 upcoming articles here based on my website and what they found for my brand, my tone, and so forth like that. So we have the title, it seems like, and then we have the estimated monthly traffic boost that we can expect from this article. So we have some good ones here, as we can see. UGC style video ads, estimated 2,600 to the traffic boost. So pretty cool. So we have those 5 articles upcoming, I guess. And I guess we're going to click on continue and see what's next. And that's it. Or I guess we're all set. So we have some confetti popping around, and now we can click on see your first article. And one thing I did notice during that setup is it did not ask me for any SEO settings for my website. It didn't ask me for keywords, meta tags, or anything technical, really. It just asked me about my business, and it from what you've seen, it did handle everything else. I did have the opportunity to customize the branding that it came back with and the tone and things like that. So there was some customization that I could do to it. But so far, I really wanted to do this kind of hands-off and see what kind of quality it gives me without me having to go through and enter everything. So we haven't seen the quality yet, but the brand, the tone, things like that, it was pretty much on point. Okay, so now let's go ahead and let's connect this to a WordPress website. So I went ahead and I've clicked on settings over here in the bottom left-hand corner. And as you can see, we have a blog widget to choose from: WordPress, Wix, Shopify. We can even click on show all integrations, and we have a lot of different options that we can choose from. I'm going to go with WordPress. So I'm going to simply just click on connect here. And let's see, it wants us to enter our website URL, install the Soro plugin, and then copy our API key and then connect it here. Okay, sounds pretty simple. We even have a video here that we can watch. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So I've already got my address here. It preloaded my address. If you have a different URL, then you can enter that there. Install the plugin. It says go to plugins, add new, and search for Soro SEO. So let's go ahead and switch to WordPress. And then we're going to go into our plugins, add plugin, and it said to search for Soro SEO. So we're going to search that, and here it is. So click on install now, and let's go ahead and get this installed, and then let's go ahead and activate it as well. And once we have that activated, it is going to be under, under settings, and then we go to Soro. Okay, and here is our API key. So we need to copy this. And then once we have that copied, we go back to Soro here, and then we paste it in. And then we click on connect. Perfect, man. It's connected already. Now we have a couple options here. We have auto publish articles, automatically publish them to your website. We can toggle that on or off. I'm going to leave that on. I do want to auto publish to my website. That's the whole purpose of me even testing out this platform, is I want to automate the article process. And then once they publish it, we have two options: save it as a draft or publish to the website where it goes live immediately. So you can have the Soro create the article and then automatically push it to your website and save it as a draft if you want to review it before it goes live. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to auto publish, and I'm going to make sure it's published live instead of save as a draft. And those settings are configured there. So once I have that set up, I'm assuming I have nothing else to do on this part. And now I just wait for an article to get posted, and then we'll see how it looks. All right, so let's just give that a few days, and then we'll check back in. Okay, so now we are in our dashboard here with some updates. We have our SEO level up here, which is a 10. We have our potential traffic, 3.6K visitors, an average ranking, and we have 14 scheduled articles so far. Now, on the left-hand side, we also have a content calendar. So let's go ahead and open that up. And we can see that we have articles scheduled for every single day for the next 2 weeks, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 articles. Looks like we're skipping this Monday here. And yeah, we can see every other day, it looks like Soro is going to automatically get an article created and posted. So we already have these ones scheduled, so that's pretty cool. Let's see if we can go ahead and open one that's already been published. Let's click on this one. So that's a draft. Let's go to one from a previous day that's been published. This one has been published. Let's click on view here so we can see how this looks. We have the title here. We have the content. It has links in the content, which is really good. Looks pretty long. I think it said it was 1,500 words. Yeah, 1,500 words. The keyword is ranked great. 100 score on the SEO. It's optimized. We have the featured image, and it shows everything that we have here, which is pretty cool. It makes sure that it captures everything. 3 links. We have the SEO settings here, the image based on the style that we've chosen. And we can even export this as Markdown or HTML, which is pretty cool. From here, let's go inside of the keywords insights, I think. Let's take a look at this. So these are keyword ideas that we have here. It shows how easy or hard it might be to rank for. We can even add it to our calendar. And I'm assuming I can add this to the calendar perhaps and have an article written for that keyword. We can even see the search ranking or the search volume every month here. So pretty interesting. And let's go ahead and, let's just say guide to AI ad creative. Let's just click add to calendar. Let's see here. So it automatically picks up keywords and schedules them for you. Use this only if you want to prioritize this keyword. Okay, so Soro is automatically grabbing keywords for me, and I can use this feature if I want to kind of force that keyword into my calendar, and it will be added to the next upcoming day. So let's click on schedule, and let's just add that to the next day. And if I go back inside of my calendar here, we can see that day that was missing right here, guide to AI ad creative, it has been added automatically, and the article will be created. Next, let's take a look at the brand DNA. So this is the part that at the beginning, when I first signed up, this is the options that it came back with, and I was able to customize this. So it looks like we can still come in here and customize this if we want to. Like if we're not filling the articles, if the articles maybe aren't up to par with what we had in mind, we can jump in here and make changes to the voice and the tone, the audience, and things like that. So that's it's pretty cool that we can come back and make those changes if we need to. Now, if I click inside of my articles, we actually have one in draft mode. So I can actually click on this and I can see what this looks like and make any changes that I want. And I can also, up here at the top right, I can go ahead and publish this. So let's go ahead and publish it, and let's see. I think that should automatically push to, yeah, it automatically pushes to my WordPress website. So now I can view on WordPress, and we can see exactly what this looks like. So we have our title, we have our image here, categorize. Now, obviously, yours is going to look different based on your WordPress theme that you're using. I'm just using the default theme right now. That's why it's kind of bare here. But yours is obviously going to be customized to your website. Now, I'm going through here. and everything looks good. It's definitely relatable to the, the website that I entered for my website to draw in my brand and my tone. This does match. And it looks pretty good. And we go to the bottom here, and yeah, it's actually live, published on my website, and I am overall satisfied. It has the hyperlinks in here as well. So there's one there. I usually customize my WordPress website, and those will be blue and they stick out. Have the different fonts, have the authors and the categories, things like that. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty impressed. That was about 5 to 10 minutes maybe setting this up. And we have this article posted, and we have articles scheduled for every other day. And I could do every single day a brand new article being written for me and published. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied so far with what I've seen. And if I jump back to the dashboard here, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. So the SEO level, we can actually click on this, and it shows you kind of your progress. So week 1 is crawling. Week 4, it's indexing. Week 8 is ranking. And then we have gaining and rank number 1 down here. We can click on our potential traffic, takes us to the keyword ideas. We can see all the articles that we have published or pending here. Our calendar shows what's upcoming and what is already posted. Our brand DNA, where we can make changes. We have the analytics page. Oh, I forgot to click on the analytics page. Here we go. So we have our potential traffic from our keywords, visitors that we've gotten from Google search, impressions, our click rate, and our average position, our top keywords, and our top pages. So that's pretty cool. And that's in the last 90 days. So I can actually change this to 28 days, see that breakdown, in 7 days, and see that breakdown as well. See if my keywords are changing or anything like that. And I can actually click on these, like top keyword. Okay, I can click on that. And we can see the clicks we've gotten from that keyword, the impressions we've gotten, the position, which is really, really cool, right? We go back here. Whoops. Let's go back to analytics again. If I click on average position. Okay. It actually keeps track of a lot of stuff here and shows us, what keywords are we getting traction from? Where are our visitors coming from? Where are we ranking? So it tracks all of that for us. So we know how it's performing and if it's actually working. And the way that this works is it's actually integrated with Google Search Console. That's the integration, so you can track your rankings there. And it works, as we mentioned, it works with Shopify, Wix, HubSpot, not just WordPress. So you've seen all the different integrations that you can actually connect with to use this. And you can even see down here in the bottom left-hand website, add more websites. So we can just do a one-click, add more websites, and have this publishing across multiple different websites. All right, so honestly, that was a little bit easier than I expected. The whole thing took maybe, 5 or 10 minutes. And now it's just going to keep publishing SEO content on autopilot to my WordPress website. So if you've got a website and you want free Google traffic without having to hire a writer or learning SEO, this is probably worth checking out. And I'll put a link in the description. Try Soro.com. All right. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy it.